Hey guys, this is Asia Rivers, your business credit guru, and today I'm going to help you and we're going to talk about a topic known as cash flow and if your business is cash flow broke and how you can put the odds in your favor and change your situation around. So let's define a couple of terms. So when you're in business, you have a thing called cash flow. Now what cash flow is the flow of money in and out of your business. So your accounts receivable first, and then then also your accounts payable. So with those two things, you establish cash flow. Now, if you own a childcare business like I do, it may be a challenge because of the location that you may be in as well. I had about, let's see, 40. I started off probably between 40 to 55% of my overall capacity of kids enrolled were state funded. Now, when the state went through their changes, and it was a good thing because more families qualified for the subsidized program, but it was a bad thing for the business because it messed up my cash flow. What it did was change my percentage of numbers of CCAP children to between 40 to 55% to 85%. So it changed my overall cash flow. So instead of the children that I would normally get paid my full rate of pay for the entire week on every Monday, changed to 45 days. So it messed up the way that I paid bills. It messed up my payroll. It messed up, my ability to even pay myself and pay my own bills. So it's an issue. So if you don't know what cash flow is, but the situation is somewhat similar to yours, keep listening. So when you're dealing with cash flow, you have to make sure that your center is well balanced to flow through some of those situations. And if you're in a part of town where you can't change the situation because of the children that you already have established, there's some other things that you can do to kind of offset that. Some of the things that I've seen some providers do is accepting, children under state contract and then not charge copays. So if you do this, you're only cheating yourself. That's just like going to the store and, any other business, the candy bar is $1, but, they also have to charge sales tax. Well, if they only charge you $1.03 instead of charging the full rate, they're only cheating themselves. So, you miss money and you miss the opportunity to be able to build up your cash flow, build up your cash in order to make that cash flow keep balancing out. So, being cash flow broke. So, if you're in the situation that I was, and majority of your clientele was state funded, we're just going to say state funded because it's different acronyms and different meanings depending on what state you're in. So, if your cash flow broke. So, if you're receiving this large payment on the first of the month, but by the end of the month, you're broke and you're trying to, let's say, borrow money, your business is probably cash flow broke. And a lot of people that come into the industry that rent from, not lenders, but landlords, your landlord might be cash flow broke too. So kind of watch that. But, if you do not charge what you're supposed to charge, which is your, daily, how much you have to break it all the way down to how much you're going to charge daily for each kid. You have to break it down cost per child. If you're not meeting your cost per child, so you have to add up all your expenses, then divide that, and then divide it again to get your cost per child, what it takes to be able to serve each and every child that's in your facility, and you're upside down, then you're probably going to be cash flow broke. You're not going to have enough money to flow in, pay things on time in a timely manner from month to month. Sometimes, depending on the season and how many children you have enrolled, it kind of varies. Your cash might go up and down. But the only way to kind of rectify that situation is by having a line of credit, and I mean a business line of credit, not a personal line of credit, but a line of credit or, you know, some type of funding, you know, startup funding such as SBA loans, or, you know, a business credit card, things of that nature. But you can't get into that market if you don't have a business credit score. So if you don't have a business credit score, then make sure to go to www.talkchildcaretome.com. Reach out to me and most definitely download, you know, the business credit strategy guide. So you guys have a great day. If you got any questions, reach out to me when you can. Thanks.